I finally figured out what a P-38 is actually for. You use it to drag all the enemy high flyers down low, so the cool, sexy planes, like the P-51 Mustang, can come and collect all the dates. And this game, it did exactly that. Right up until War Thunder decided I wasn't allowed to have the girl, or the dates, or the tickets, allegedly. My name is RandoRandlemen. I normally fly P-51s, but tonight I fly the P-38. Sometimes you need to take out a big one. And tonight we do what should be done. Work top down. Because as I have always said, working from the bottom up is how you get pink eye. Now, if I can just convince all these ladies to stay below me, we might actually have a plan. Did you know Fletch wasn't originally a movie? He's a character from a series of books written by Gregory MacDonald. There are 11 Fletch stories. 11. And Fletch lives? Not one of them. They just took the character, made up a completely new story, which honestly is a very Fletch thing to do. So if you've never seen Fletch or read the books, there's your homework. You're welcome. Well, it's clear the Act 9 is trying to C-block my friendly SM92. The Act 9, how about lunch at the In-N-Out Burger? No? Okay, forget the burger. How about just the In-N-Out? No? Okay, how about just the Inn? Well, that's settled. Now the Spitfire wants her turn. She's coming in for the third-party special, which is generally considered swinging. So, who am I not to make a pass? Nothing. Fortunately, my wingman is still working the room. I circle back, and there we are, Yahtzee. That's the thing about P-38s. You don't necessarily need to get the date, you just need to make sure nobody else gets her first. Apparently, one lady wasn't enough. This one seems interested, although she's making me work for it. She turns into me, so naturally, up we go. And around. In Fletch's dream, he's apparently 6'5", 6'9" with an afro. For reference, Chevy Chase was actually only 6'4", so apparently the dream wasn't about being taller. It was about getting one really good haircut, allegedly. And around. And around. And around. At this point, I'd like to remind everyone that I am an extremely accurate pilot, allegedly. My aim is excellent. It's just that occasionally I forget where I'm supposed to aim, which is distracting. Now that I'm thinking about it, which is even more distracting. So let's get back on track. There we are. Much better. Eventually she agrees, which is fortunate because the P-38 is currently leaking oil from an engine. Not ideal. So I head home, top off the tanks, went right back up because there are still ladies in the air. And I have a reputation to maintain, allegedly. Well, someone just shot down one of my friends. That's unfortunate for him. You see, I've developed a rather simple system. If you're above me, I leave you alone. If you're below me, I become interested. And this particular Japanese lady is very much below me. So let's discuss her rub and tub application. And there he is, the last one, a G5N1, and approximately no time left. So this should be easy. I make my pass. My aim decides to pursue other opportunities. Just hits. Excellent. Nothing a little pressure can't fix. So I turn around, come straight back. There we go. That's the wing. That's the kill. And surely we've won. No, apparently we did not. Well, I suppose there's only one thing to do. Admit that I'm a sinner. I've sinned. I stole 6 kills, survived the entire match, rearmed, came back, killed the last guy. Now, if only I could ask you one question, Gaijin. Are you using your whole fist on me every game? Up to the knuckles? Or is it to the watch? I mean, they didn't even give me a hug after, nor any lube. I'll try to walk it off, allegedly.